welcome everybody, welcome fellow humans to the 50...
That's my
What are we? Session 51 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We ended last time in the middle of a fight, but since we already had a week of cliffhanger, we still have a couple of minutes for the summary how we actually ended up here. Stage is yours, Zoya.
So, we took a break in the weird cave complex. And after that we decided to check out the pit. We saw some rotting Humber Hulk corpses there and some kind of spindle. We checked out the castle, but it seemed like all the lights were out, so we decided to go up the other side again. We found a room with some regrowing magical crystal, which we later found out is what the giants feed on. The passage leading north leads to a room with a giantess playing the flute. Then we had one leading east with a petrified basilisk that Elisha then decided to break because the sword sent some shiny stones in it. And to the south was a narrow passage. We found out that it was leading down, and then we went back to the giantess, and Zoya decided to play the flute and join the giantess playing the flute. And then with casting of comprehend languages, she kind of started understanding what the giant was saying, and it was a bit of a hassle until we realized that we had potions of comprehend language, and I managed to convince the giantess to drink that. We talked to her. She said there's like 6 or 7 giants in the cavern. It's her family, and they have lived there for as long as they can remember. Apparently the bears live there too, and they are their friends. They don't do anything unless you bother them. So, she also told us that her mother in the room to the north and her brothers don't like intruders, and apparently the brother in the pit is looking for a pale man. We haven't seen a pale man there. We don't know who the pale man is, but yes.
Also, we didn't go to the castle.
We didn't go to the castle, no.
Sad times.
Just sad times. But we can maybe try to get the castle next time. Zoya wanted to have the castle to bring it back to the orphanage, but I think it wouldn't fit in the bag of holding. But I mean, we might still go back at some point. We've revisited levels more than once. Oh, she also told us that her name is Xorta, and she said that they fed some adventurers to the bears because they weren't very friendly, but we didn't find any fresh corpses. So either the bears were very hungry, or the bears were very hungry. Oh, we then convinced her to help us get through. She said she would tell her relatives that we were friends, so we managed to pick up the donkey. And we decided to go back down to level 8. So we reached the swamp and decided to deal with Wabu first and find some of the bullywugs and the giant toad and started fighting them. We got rid of some of them, and then we approached the temple. We shortly investigated but decided that we would do that later on after dealing with the more imminent problem. And here, we're in the middle of a fight with Wabu and his minions at the moment, and the friendly Hydra is approaching us again.
Right, thank you very much. Anything you guys would like to add?
I want to kill Wabu.
Yes, that's a good additive, I suppose.
But I think the Hydra is the more pressuring issue at the moment.
Okie dokie. So, then, let's give it a little music.
Hit it! I was expecting something more disco. This is just water.
Okay, and we are still in the middle of the fight, so prepare your combat tracker and we are good to go. So yeah, last time we started, it was the beginning of your turn.
Hey. Alright, so I'm gonna move. Is it 5? Oops, 10. I was still up on the wall.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash, so I'm gonna go down 10 feet. So I should be at the height of the Hydra.
That makes it 15 feet. Yes, you are able
Yes.
to reach the Hydra now.
And then I'm gonna stab the Hydra with the short sword, with the poison short sword, and booming blade.
Right. First roll of the day. First crit. There
I
we
can't
go.
be shitty all the time. Wait, it's 48, but it's minus the 17 from the booming blade, so it's 31. And then I'm gonna go up 30 feet because I don't want to encounter the Hydra as closely as I did last time.
All right.
Yeah.
Still remembering what happened last time you encountered the Hydra. This time you're not going to take any chances and you stab the Hydra directly.
Yeah, I don't know how often I can pull the same trick of coming back from the dead. I think it has a limited usage, so let's not test it.
You swing your short sword directly at one of the heads and sticking it directly into the throat of it, and the head stops moving.
Oh wait, he gets another 7 poison. It gets another 7 poison damage. I forgot about the poison.
Yes. As mentioned, one of the heads stopped to move and is now hanging down from its neck.
All right, I will go back up. 30, the remaining 30 feet. I will go up 30 feet, so I should be at 45 now. Thanks.
All right. Good. So then, I guess your owl is doing something?
Yeah, it didn't do anything last turn, but it will help me out with the next melee attack.
Okay, great. Then, we have some frog people to move. This one leaps over here. And throws its spear at Elisha.
Bring it.
Bring it. And the spear lands in the cave wall directly next to you, not doing any harm. And with that we come to Skriana.
Skriana is going to move back there. No, not back there. Back. Sorry, reset. Back there. And then hope my spell range. It's 90 feet. That should be good enough.
Yeah.
So
What you're planning to do is 65 feet, so that's
yes,
good.
I'm going to hold my action to cast Harvard's. I've got a scholarship, so it's allowed. Black Tentacles here in this area as soon as these two dweebs have moved away.
So yeah, out of your hiding spot there up the walls, you see how Skriana is preparing a spell there.
I give it thumbs up.
That then brings us to Lasha. It's your turn.
Alright, trying something I have never done before. I will try to banish the slot and send it to another plane.
Yeah.
I hope this works.
Then be gone.
DC 15 charisma save.
Alright, saving throw. And he rolls an astonishing 3. No, he rolls actually a 4, but ends up to be a 3.
That's awesome.
Okay. That then means the target is banished and with a faint popping noise returns to its home plane.
Not immediately, but if you want.
Yeah, that's true. It remains
Wait,
there
I might
until
be
the spell
completely
ends.
wrong. Yes.
No, it remains there until the spell ends.
Yeah, if I recall, the popping noise is only once a minute. I'm not sure. I don't know these things. I shut up now.
If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space it left on the nearest unoccupied space. So you need to concentrate a minute.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will move back 30 feet.
But that still means the slot is incapacitated.
Yes. And since we are a little bit under time pressure, I will use... Damn, never used it before. How is it called? Not second wind. Action surge. I will use action surge to go again. Have another turn, and this time I will shoot a guiding bolt at the Hydra.
Right.
Third level.
Unfortunately, your guiding bolt misses the huge Hydra and lands directly in the murky water in front of it.
That's too bad. Well, since I just cast the spell, I can't cast my spiritual weapon. So I guess that's it then.
That. Good. Then more frogs to move. This one moves over here, wondering why the blue slot is not moving anymore.
Well, it technically vanished, right?
Yeah, he's incapacitated. Needs to stay there for a minute and then goes pop.
No, it goes into
I'm not sure who
the other dimension,
who
but as soon
misunderstands
as
the
I
spell at this
lose
point.
concentration, it comes back. So it's technically not there at the moment.
It just disappears.
And that's a lot of things to read there on this damn spell. Okay, it's gone.
Bye-bye.
Good. Yeah, then back to another funny-looking frog that moves a bit closer. Yagu, you can see how another frog is approaching. And then starts to... What does he actually do? Oh well, that's the only thing he can do, so let's go with that. You see him casting some kind of spell. And it does... What's the actual... Why is it not doing template? Oh, because I did that. And... Let's go there. Casts it. There, that is better line of sight. More line of sight. Alright.
Fireball?
You see a fireball coming out of his hands, directly reaching in the middle of you and Elisha. So I need you to do a dex saving throw. 15.
Okay.
Man, this frog just has a fireball. What a champ.
Yeah.
I hope he gets a raise at the end of the month.
Uh-huh.
Alright. So, Yagu technically 15 damage, but you have some kind of evasion, I guess, right?
I have evasion, yes.
So,
Wait,
no damage.
Can I use the thingy for the advantage on Elisha?
Yeah, you mean the patron advantage?
Patron.
Yes. Okay. Yes. You call advantage on Elisha for his saving throw, so please do saving throw again. It's a bit better, but still not enough. You take the full 30 points of damage. Fireball explodes right in the center of both of the two of you. Nevertheless, the fireball casting frog is very satisfied with the result. That brings us to this one there, jumps over here, and now Yagu's turn.
Well, if they're not close to me, then I will just...
I don't think he kept that headset from last time because I can't hear him.
Yeah,
I can, but it's not as good as last time. Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
My laptop is fixed, which means I have no excuse to steal my brother's headset anymore. Okay, so...
You win and you lose.
Exactly. Okay, so I can just barely run over here. Which puts me right next to a Hydra, which I will begin to bonk.
Well,
Idea.
Well, he rolls that. Can I place my tentacles?
Yes, you can. That is your condition that you set up before, so place tentacles. Which
Oh, it's still square, by the way.
shouldn't be, actually, but I have to think. Wait, let me quickly
Unless
check the
this
spell.
is a square, I might be
It
wrong.
is a square, yeah. I'm
Yes,
pretty sure that
it is
Black
a square.
Tentacles is a square.
You're correct.
It's a
of
20-foot
course.
square. Alright, but you... Okay, you did not hit anyone. So the tentacles are just there, and as soon as somebody enters, something happens. In the meantime, Yagu started bonking the Hydra with his staff, and hits him once with the staff and once with the claws.
I have one more roll. I use a key for Flurry of Blows. Or not.
Yeah, unfortunately that's also a miss.
That's fine. I landed with one Flurry of Blows, so I will use one key to try to stun it on the first hit of the quarter staff.
Okay, that's a con, right?
Yes.
Okay, the Hydra seems to be very unimpressed by the key flowing through its body.
Okay, I use another key on the second hit.
Which still leaves the Hydra very unimpressed.
Okay, but I still hit it with the Flurry of Blows with one of the hits, which means it has to do... Let me remember what save does what. What is it? This one? Right. Can a Hydra get knocked prone? How does that...
Well, there is nothing really that says it can't be prone. I guess you can have a try.
If not, then it has to pass a Dex 15 saving throw or get knocked prone.
Alright. The Hydra still stands.
Yeah! Okay then. That's it.
Good. Then we have more frogs to move. This one goes there, hippity hoppity. I have way too many of those. This one there, this one there. Okay. Oh, by the way, the fog cloud, is it moving always 10 feet away from you, right? No matter if you close the distance or increase the distance.
The cloud kill, sorry.
Yeah, the cloud kill.
I think that one actually disappeared because I think it's concentration.
Concentration?
Right? Yeah, it's
Yes.
concentration, so it disappears.
Good, then away with the cloud. Alright. That's then after a couple of frogs tried to get in position, it is Wabu's turn. And Wabu starts running there. And now we have the Hydra. The Hydra sees the only target reachable is the turtle. And starts attacking with bite attacks. Or, in this case,
I cast shield on the attacks. And I already have Shield of Faith from before, so I should have 25 AC.
okay, that leaves you unharmed in this case.
Off shell.
Okay, the Hydra starts biting you. You feel how the teeth are trying to get into your flesh. They actually hit you, but they do no damage. And with that, we have more of those frog people. This one there goes here. This one there goes there. And this one, seeing the danger, goes there. This one also escaping the tentacles from there. And the last one for this turn goes over here. Okay, this one is banished. And now this one there goes over here. Then brings us back to Zoya.
I will go back down to the Hydra. You don't have to modify it. I'm gonna use my bonus action to go back up to 45.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stab it again with Booming Blade and the Poison Sword. With the owl helping from the last turn. So I have advantage. And I will re-roll the 15 because of the Elven Accuracy.
What, 15?
Oh yeah, the roll 15. So, 26 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Right. So it's 50 minus 9, 41 damage.
Okay.
And oh wait, the poison plus 11 poison, and then I will go back up there.
Alright. Another one of the heads stops moving as you step directly from above.
That's my turn.
Good. Owl was helping you.
Yeah, we'll help again next turn.
Okay. So, more frog movement, and now Skriana.
Skriana is going to cast her highest damage spells on... What does deal more damage? Take your guesses. Lightning Bolt or Ice Storm. 8d6 versus 6. We're gonna cast Lightning Bolt at high level. We're gonna make it here. Pew pew pew.
It's a nice damage.
The Hydra, being a very big and not so fast monster, fails its saving throw and takes the full 34 points of damage.
Good.
Which then makes another head hanging off from its neck.
And then
It has now 2 heads left.
Then I move around to the side here. That's my turn.
Now, Elasha, what about you?
Alright, I will move closer to the... no, at first I will use my spiritual weapon, or I will cast spiritual weapon. Right over here. There it is.
There goes the hammer.
Yeah, that's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
That is great. And then I will. Sorry, the lightning bolt, that's gone, right? So I can.
Yes, that's
Yes,
gone.
and
I
I'll
can
delete
pass-
it.
Okay, I can pass through that. Okay. Because I will move over there because my freedom of movement, I have 35 feet of movement.
Good.
And then I will use my trusty hammer to attack the Hydra. Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, that's a 20. So that hits. For a total of
And
26 points, right?
I will use one charge of my channel divinity to deal an extra 23 necrotic damage.
Okay, good. With the first blow of your hammer, you smash another one of its heads into pieces, leaving the Hydra with only one head. Then the necrotic energy from your guards flows into the Hydra and explodes the last one of its heads, leaving it dead with all the heads laying on the ground.
I'm glad I was that far up. That was disgusting.
I said fully dead.
It is fully dead.
That was faster than expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
We had some good damage rolls though.
True that.
exactly.
Right, well,
And you did not give it enough time to regenerate heads.
yeah, now we're in a
But
very
actually-
defensible position, actually.
Good.
But we're also in an open space, so
Yes.
so we either move back.
Well, ideally, we move around now to here to just kill Wabu on a 4-on-1.
Yeah. That'd be the best, I guess.
Okay. Elasha, now seeing your recent success, is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's basically all. All my actions are used up.
Okay, that let me move a gazillion frogs. Where is actually my gazillion frogs? Ah, it's there. This one goes over there. This one comes closer. Sees all of you standing there in such a nice position. And this time we're gonna do it correctly. Give me a quick second. It's a spear and has 20. There you go. Okay, now the slots there trying to get something to target at right behind the tentacles. Gives you another fireball going there.
How far up does the fireball go?
And it's a 20-foot sphere, so you're safe.
Okay.
So, why is it still doing this automatically? I don't want to have this automatically. So I need saving throws from Elasha, Yagwu, Skriana, and possibly the cat.
Did it
I
not-
already took the damage.
I thought
looks
it
like.
rolled it
Ah.
automatically. I
Yeah,
also took the
I would
damage.
like to give you the opportunity to roll it yourself. Let me quickly check. Why is it still
I
doing
think
this?
I
thought-
failed my con save guaranteed, so I'm not sure
saving
why
throw
that
ended.
didn't go away.
Did you roll already your con save?
But you rolled a 5. I'm gonna let you re-roll that.
Yeah, I was thinking about using some of myself. 1 second before I reroll.
What saving throw is it?
It's a Constitution saving throw for my spell up there. Then again,
Oh,
we
that's-
don't need it necessarily anymore, considering It's just a bunch of bastards there now.
Yeah, that is true.
Well. Yeah,
So-
thank you. I will make that reroll. Saving throw.
Oh, did it?
That's worse.
Well, I tried.
I will use... No, I'll just let it go. I don't need this.
Oh,
It's gone now. If they come down that way, I can just easily kill them. Oh, I'm in the wrong... I'm just an idiot.
This one is fine, this one is fine. Why is it doing this? Very interesting. Oh. Good, alright, the fireball goes off there right in the middle of you. And,
Unfortunately, it looks like I did not make my con saves.
Aha!
No.
Can I make you reroll with that thing that I also have?
yeah. So, giving advantage again. This time, I think you make it.
16 should be enough.
Yes, you have a DC 13 on those.
Good.
So, your banishment is still there. Alright. And that then makes us move more froggos. Since... Uppsala. Since the tentacles are away, they'll try to squeeze them all now through this passage. He sees a bit of Yagu and tries to throw a spear, which misses Yagu miserably. And that then brings us to Yagu.
Are the ones over to our right, have they moved or are they just staring at us?
Those one here,
Yes.
no, they seem to be too afraid. They actually thought they could hide behind the Hydra, but the Hydra's dead.
Okay.
Go, fight Wabu in glorious victory, or whatever people say, I don't know.
No, then I'll just stay here and hold action. Actually, yeah, I'll stay here and hold action in case Wobble comes into range to hit him.
Okay. So then we have rocks again. This one goes there. Here. Here. Here, in the distance you hear very excited quacking. And then now we need to actually measure something. Okay. You see Wabu coming from the other side there, from right behind the corner. And seeing the Hydra dead, he quickly reassesses his chances of surviving all of this, turns around and dashes back from where he came from.
Howard!
Okay.
Ice cream.
Howard?
Howard.
Howard. So who's Howard?
No, Howard's not here.
I'm glad. I don't like Howard. More frogs are running. No, I think. Where's this one? Ah, this one is the banished one. Doesn't make sense to look for him. Alright, then Zoya, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna move. Oh, I can't move around the wall. I'm gonna move over here. I can't. I'm gonna hold action. And if I see Wabu, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Then I guess your owl is doing the same.
Yeah. I'll
Not Eldritch blasting, but
No. I mean, it's not gonna do anything this turn because I'm gonna hold. Yeah, well, it's gonna help me out if I do a melee attack in the next turn.
alright. Now, Brianna, your turn.
Luke said he has to. He's gone, and he will be back. He said he would just lightning Wabu on his turn, but I guess Wabu is not to be seen.
So
Maybe he lightning like
Lightning
these
bolt. Lightning bolt
in a row?
has 100 feet line. So, and Skriana can move a couple of feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there is a Wabu. And then Skriana casts a lightning bolt in 100 feet line. Directly at Wabu, hitting him. No, yes, hitting him. And Wabu takes quite some damage, missing his saving throw, getting shot directly in the back from a lightning bolt. Good. I guess that's then the turn, and that brings us to Ilapa.
Alright, first off, I am going to move, oops, my spiritual weapon up there, to move 30 feet, and that took my bonus action, and I will move, yeah, I guess over here, and I will cast, I will need to heal myself and cast Cure Wounds as a, yeah, I have to use a second level. 15!
Right.
That's nice.
You heal yourself for 15 points of damage. Some of your wounds magically close, and you feel a bit better. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do, yeah.
Alright. That is the wrong. Okay. This one. There, this one. Okay, what do we actually have left here? Is Okay, let's try this. You see the spellcasting frog again do something, and he casts a cloud kill directly there in the tunnel where Zoya is. That's also a 20-foot sphere, which then Zoya, you're still 45 feet up, right?
I'm still 45 feet up, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it misses you. But the poor little slot, the frog there in the middle of it, is covered by
kill.
it. Yes.
Oh, fire.
It must take a Constitution saving throw, so let's give it at least that. Poor little frog. Yes, that is a failure. That erases this one. Good, okay. And then he moves back a bit. Yago, your turn.
Okay. Well, I might as well go over here and why not? I start pelting him with darts.
Long range darts.
Yes.
That's a good 60 feet. Alright, let's see what your darts can do.
Let's see.
Don't forget the targeting.
Oh, yes. This, there.
First dart lands directly next to Wabu, not hitting him. The second one is a direct hit right into its back, doing some damage.
Yes, that's it. I can't take any more actions, just darts.
Right. And we have more Phobos. Yeah, this one is actually irrelevant.
Ah!
What?
Spams the notification that
Yeah. It's because I had to remove a combatant and then got back to you. So this one hops over there, this one over here. And this one is back here and goes there. Alright, Wabu sees that he's being followed. And the first thing that happens is that he is chucking some kind of potion. And then uses dash action again to get away.
I Eldritch Blast him.
Can you see him? Yes, you can actually see
Yes,
him. That is
I can
good.
see.
Okay, then do Eldritch Blast. Good idea. Alright, that's hitting.
1, 2, and 3.
That is 2 hits.
Wait, I have 11th is 4 beams. I shoot everything at him. So, boop.
Okay, that is 3 hits then in this case. 4, 7, and...
Oh, 3. The 17 hits as well. Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll that. And 5.
Okay. 16 in total. Huge.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh wait, he gets another 6 necrotic from each. From the hex. I'm still holding up concentration.
Ah! That is correct. Okay, then another 7 damage. Alright. You see that Wabu is starting to limp. And his
Oh,
running
no.
is not as smooth anymore.
For him. So sorry. Not.
And then now let's move more fox. Let's actually do all of them here at once. I'm sick of doing every frog. That, and that. And that one there. This poor one there. Tries its luck. So yeah, now it's your turn again.
Yes. Just a second. You can remove the 5, by the way, I'm 5 and what was the last roll? 5, 2. You can remove 7 damage. I read something wrong. It was still 3 beams. But I will Eldritch Blast him 3 times again.
Okay.
Which is, I think, just one hit.
That is just one hit, that is correct, yes. That
One
gives us 4 points of damage.
and 2 necrotic.
And 2 necrotic. Alright, still the same. Poor Wabu can't run that good anymore.
And I can't. Oh, you just have to here. As a bonus action, I will give. It's Yago's fight. I'm gonna give Yago a bardic inspiration. He just has to hear me. Is he in 60 feet? No, he's not in 60 feet, I think.
It's exactly 60
Just
feet.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give
in
him
direct, as
Yeah.
a direct line, yeah.
You see,
Come on.
sound travels through walls.
Yes, no. But it gets reflected by walls and then travels
Oh, well,
differently. So I'm
okay,
gonna
then-
say, okay, it's alright. Give him bardic inspiration.
Then I. Otherwise, I can give it to Lasha.
No, now you have it on Yagu.
Alright,
Yagu, you
perfect.
feel bardically inspired. Good. Then that is we
Can
have
I
a
jump on this
frog
side? Just as a question, generally.
Yeah, sure. That's part of your movement in general, and that's like 10 feet. So you could
Okay.
try that as a standing jump from there over there.
Then I would try to jump. Just, it's still okay.
Yeah, sure.
Acrobatics. Or-
Yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. That's actually good enough. So you're
Right.
gonna just jump over there, and now you're sticking on the other side, directly above this poor rung.
Yeah, but
you
I'm
walk.
gonna leave him at that. I'm gonna move over here.
Okay, he is very
And then-
confused.
It's okay. That's all. Then it's my turn. Then it's done. I will just keep doing holding action things.
Good, alright. He runs behind you then, and tries to throw its spear after you.
Do I have to stay here or here to stick on the wall? Does it?
It's
does it?
okay. We have
Alright.
it by your elevation, it's alright. We know what you're doing.
All right.
And spear is nowhere near of hitting you, landing directly in the wall below you, not doing any harm. That brings us back to Skriana. You're back? Yes, we're back.
Yes,
I
yes.
stick
I'm
my
back.
tongue out at this. Dude.
This,
You successfully lightning bolted Vabu last turn.
yeah, this poison is poison for everyone, right?
That's... What do you mean, this poison? This one here? That's Cloud Kill, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't see Wabu from this position. So I
You-
will...
You've seen that he was
Yeah,
going...
but there's no way I can run around this way faster than him. So I'm
No.
going to stay here. I'm gonna hold action...
Be
What's
careful, this one moves the next round.
Oh, how much?
10 feet, so it will move towards you.
Isn't it? I thought it moves away from you.
moves
this
moves
is not
away
my
from the...
cloud kill,
Oh,
this is from the enemy.
This is enemy Cloud Kill.
Oh, okay. Then I can move back there. Should be fine in here, maybe. Is that movement I could do?
I mean, you can do it, yes.
Yeah. And then I will hold. That's can't see anything from this angle. Here, sure. I'll stand here, and I will hold action Ice Storm on top of Wabu as soon as I see Wabu.
Good. Then, Elisha, what about you? You see that some froggies are coming from behind the corner.
I will move up to the first froggy. And, well, first off, I will use second wind on myself, healing me for 5 HP.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will whack the froggy in front of me with my trusty hammer.
You... yeah, 12 is missing. While concentrating on your healing, you miss the movement of the bullywug for a couple of split seconds, just a glimpse moment, and your hammer misses.
Well, that's unfortunate, but that's all I can do.
Then let me do some frogs again. All of those actually. They hop over here. Then we have this one there. What does he actually have left? Yeah, this one there does a very simple trick and turns invisible. Whoosh.
Alive.
And then, after his turn, the cloud moves 10 feet away from him. There. Okay. Yago, your turn.
Okay, how does cloud kill work exactly?
It is a cloud and it kills.
Yes, okay, but if I just run through it, will I take damage?
When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn, it starts on its turn there, the creature must make a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Well, if it's poison, then you're probably... Are you immune against poison at this point already, or is that too early?
I think I should be actually. Using poison, I think I need to make sure though. Yes,
You...
Can you
Yeah.
just not breathe it in?
I can also
Hold your
not
breath.
It-
No, that's probably... It's not a thing.
Cloud kill it
Yeah,
doesn't
don't-
work.
It works like those fancy proteins that are caused by the vaccine right now. It's you take it in by the skin.
Okay, so then I use a key to run all the way over here. How do I actually make use of the movement? Aha.
You did it. So I'm not gonna make you do any save since no need to anyway. Good. You see your friend Babu trying to get behind those huts there, and he's limping.
Okay. So then I will. Let's see what we have here. Okay, well, I just keep pelting him with darts, since I'm not close enough yet. Boom. Go.
Right. Both darts hitting Babu directly in the back. One of them actually
Waterdeep.
pretty bad.
The Waterdeep Dart Master is back.
Yeah, it's actually interesting how you managed to do... that is just my clicking. How you managed to do so much damage with one singular dart. But not bad. Good. Then we had those frogs. That is then now again Vabu's turn. Vabu is chucking in another potion of healing. And is trying to get away. We had all of those already. We had this one. Okay, Zoya, your turn.
Gonna move. And then can I... Oops.
You can, oops, yes.
I can, oops, I know. No, I have... Can I jump over to this side of the wall?
Oh,
Oop. Dup. Gonna dash. Then jump again. Well,
see
hello there.
Zoya chasing Vabu there from the walls. It's a very heroic as well as interesting scene to watch.
No, I'm gonna puke to him again.
Okay, go for it.
Or not.
Well, the 12 actually hits.
Oh, okay. Oh, come on. Wait, I get a d6.
Yes. Well, it's something, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here. That's my turn.
Alright. Owl is holding action, I suggest.
Yes.
Okay, then let me put a couple of frogs. All of those here. At once. Sick of doing them together. There you go. Spiana, you see and hear from behind you that quite a big group of frogs is piling up there and trying to motivate the others that first were too frightened to engage in the fight to help.
That's the juiciest fireball I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. What do you do?
I'll shout ahead to Yahoo. Where'd he go? I can't see him from here.
The last thing you've seen from Yabu is that he ran directly into this poisonous cloud.
Well, I see Yagwu from this position, but I'm yelling at him where Wabu went because I didn't see Wabu after he ran through here.
He's on the other side of the cave. If I can yell back.
Yeah, you can yell back.
Okay, I yell back. He's all the way on the other side of his cave.
Okay, so these guys look like they're about to attack us?
Yes.
Okay.
Like 4 rounds to go around this cave structure in front of you, so now they're gonna try.
Not anymore.
Not anymore! Okay, your ice storm lands directly in the middle of them, killing all of those, plus this one.
And then I walk over here. And
The issue is, even if they make the saving throw, they're not gonna survive it. That's your turn?
yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Elasha, your turn. Still
I
trying
moved back
to
accidentally.
kill.
Well, first off, as a bonus action, I will move my spiritual weapon in position so that if they move across it, that I'm ready to hit. And then I will try again and whack the bullywug in front of me with my hammer.
Yes, this one, there is absolutely no resistance, and your hammer crushes the skull of the bullywug, leaving him dead and bleeding in the murky swamp water.
Nice.
Depending on the viewpoint.
Yeah, I guess I just move up right in the middle of the other two. And about the spiritual weapon, can I like ready an attack with the spiritual weapon so that if one of the bullywugs runs past it, that the weapon would hit?
You cannot ready a bonus action, or can you?
No, I
Yeah,
don't
my
know.
god,
I don't know.
it's... Yeah, let's just say you use your bonus action to make it the first frog that dares to attack or pass by the spiritual weapon. Why not? It's just frogs at the end. Poor frogs.
We just want to spill some blood.
Okay,
And that's it for me then.
good, alright. So this one is there, but that still means that his 1, 2, his cloud is still moving forward. Now, Yagu, your turn. It is time for your revenge.
Again, I use a key to take dash as a bonus action, so I run over here easily.
Okay, you're finally facing your enemy.
And I start hitting him. That is my stick.
You have so many. At this point, I really don't know which one you're actually using most of the time.
The staff of defense.
And use the stuff of defense there.
It's the same as a normal quarterstaff for the purpose of
Yeah.
doing stuff.
Okay, after your dash, the first attack misses Babu. He manages to defend himself there. The second one, on the other hand, lands a good hit.
Okay, and I use a key to try to stun him.
Alright. Constitution, saving throw. Yago is barely holding up, but he is not giving up so lightly.
Okay.
So you don't have any flurry of blows or something like that, right? Nothing
I
left.
have to use it to run.
Yeah. Okay. Now we have two very brave Bullywugs there that try to use their spear against Elasha. Maybe they have some luck. And the spear attack as well as the bite misses you. Same goes for, let's see what the other one can do. Yeah, both of those then also miss you. Your heavy armor is no match. Those spears are no match for your heavy armor.
Mwahahaha.
Okay. Now Wabu turns around to face his old friend from the monastery. And the only thing that he can do, sees that he is basically circled in, is trying to attack. Where is his weapon? Alright. He tries to attack you with its trident, manages a hit.
Okay, I cast a shield again.
But then you can negate those 9 points of damage. That's not... The attack is not enough to go through your shields. But he tries again. One last time, probably. And misses you. He's in a bad condition and then takes another potion of healing. And hopes that he's going to survive the next round.
I'm sloppy, I tell him.
Okay. This one is... Where is this bullywug? Aha! It is over there. It tries to leap over here and give Elasha his spear ranged, which is missing.
They are throwing toothpicks at me.
Basically, yeah. That brings us to Zoya.
I will walk down 40 feet. And then I will stab him with booming blade and the short sword, the poison short sword, with the owl helping. I will re-roll the 18. Again, so 24 to hit.
Yes, that's hitting.
Okay. So it's 32 damage plus 14 poison and 1 necrotic. But before he dies, like, that's for killing me last time, and I...
Alright.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to get down the remaining 5 feet and then walk back here.
Okay, good.
That's my turn. And the owl will hold action
Babu,
again.
the last thing that you see is how Zoya is stabbing her short sword directly into the squishy parts of Babu. It sinks down to the ground. Not blinking an eye, not really caring, she rushes away, searching for more blood.
What I said!
Okay. Now, let's do this quick. There's actually not really a lot left. So, this one is gone, this one is there. Brianna, you want to do one last spell?
Sure, I'll move in here. The cantrip count?
It's a spell, right?
Yeah? I'll cast Ray of Frost on this boy. Maybe, maybe not.
No,
No.
you miss him. But Elisha is probably taking care of that one then right now. Almost. 3.
Well, I will use Toll the Dead on these two.
Yes.
DC 15 Wisdom.
Number 1. And number 2. Okay. How much damage does it do? 16, huh? Yes, good. They both die. That was the last spell they ever heard. And after those two died, the rest is dropping its weapon and surrendering to you, ending the combat. Well, that went better than I expected.
Yes. Also better than we expected, I think.
And the sludge
A lot
stays
so,
in the
yeah.
same plane.
But hey, strategy works.
Yep.
Stabbing also works.
Stabbing also works, yes.
Yes, stabbing with strategy is super effective.
I was very surprised that the Hydra actually came from the southeast. That's something that we completely just ignored checking.
Well, I mean, it's 5 heads that can come up with a good idea.
We need
Instead of 1.
Yeah, so we need an extra party member because right now we only have 4 heads.
Okay. Yagu, you hear how the fighting is coming down around you. And you see that Wabu is basically on his last breath. Anything that you would like to say to him?
Rest in peace, my friend.
Alright.
I hope he doesn't.
He tries to take your hand while he is breathing out the last energy that he has left. And whispers, if you get closer you can understand it.
I get closer warily.
Yagu! The monastery! I burned it down! And with that, he is definitely dead now.
Son of a...
I hope he has a very troubled rest, but you know.
I have yes, at this point.
Can you bring him back so I can stab him again? I ask Kalash.
That's a waste of a lot of money.
It's a joke.
Yeah,
It's a joke.
You're very funny, so yeah. Haha.
Well, I'm just glad that we were able to finish this.
Yagu just stands there in disbelief.
Can I remove the
Are
4d6?
you alright, Yagu?
It can't be true, can it?
Which part? I mean, he's dead. He's definitely dead.
He burnt the monastery.
Oh,
There's no way. Not by himself. I have to check. Can one of you send a message for me?
I think
Can
you're
you
the
get
only
that?
one who has the means to send messages. Don't you have the ring now? Didn't you
Oh,
take the ring?
Yes, but I can't ask what monster. I'll find a way.
no, I don't have these.
I mean,
spells.
we can send a message to Taz and see if she can contact someone.
Or you use the ring and give or ask Lady Silverhand to deliver the message for you.
Lady Silverhand. Yes.
I'm sure she would do it, as we pretty much do her a great service down here.
I hope he's lying. That's what he always does.
So, is this so you think he would be capable of doing that?
I don't know. But if he had more followers, just like these 4 frogs, then maybe. He's a crafty one.
Well, I mean, I guess you will find out, but I hope it gives you some peace of mind to know that Wabu will not be able to do anything or harm anyone or betray you again.
Yes, I suppose that's good.
So what should we do with him?
Just incinerate the body, or what do you do to you? Usually we just leave the corpses.
Well, usually we don't know the corpses.
I don't think Percy deserves a burial. Not from me.
Do you mind if I check him?
Sure. And I also walk up to Wabu and pick up the trident.
All right. You pick up a very beautiful and well-crafted trident that definitely has some magic on it. And he also wears a robe with more patches and bags on it that any usual robe would have. Looks well crafted and seems that it took very little damage from the fighting.
Okay. I pick up those 2 items. Do you mind if I keep these?
Sure. We can cast detect magic later and see if they have any
I could.
proprieties.
I mean, you just know if it's magical if you touch it, right? That's how.
Just to see what kind of magic.
That's more of an identify. Which I mean,
It still tells you the magic school.
which I also have, which I could.
Alright.
I could cast. I could start now, and I want to move somewhere else first.
Alright. Does he have anything else on him?
The only other thing that is probably of interest is 1 remaining potion of healing.
Right.
Take it.
Of course I'm taking it. I'm gonna throw it in the bag of holding. A normal portion of healing,
Normal
right?
potion of healing, yeah.
Alright.
Always wondering if there are some side effects if you drink so many potions of healing. I mean, he had 3.
You get addicted to potions of healing.
All right. So there goes this potion of healing, and you took the rope as well as the trident. All right. Good.
All right. So I still have vials, so I'm gonna fill 1 vial. 2 vials. I have 4 vials. I'm gonna fill 2 vials with Hydra blood.
All right.
Actually, do you guys mind if you help me bury him after all?
Of course, that's no problem.
Wait, I can. And I'll walk over here. I'll spend a first level slot, and I resurrect my guy,
You're a steel defender.
and then I mend them together. And then come over here,
Mm-hmm.
and he can help do burials.
We should find somewhere where it's not swamp then.
Oh,
You
this
wanna
place
actually?
works. We can bury him over here where we met him first. Over at a ping again. Aha.
All right. I mean, there
All right.
seems to be an elevation here, so there's a fire.
Yeah, there is a where the fire is. There's a spot of dry land where you could actually start digging. And I guess your steel defender and a couple of you guys get going and start digging up a hole.
Yeah.
That means his corpse goes there. And after roughly an hour, you have a hole that is deep enough to cover most of the body. The rest of the earth then goes over it, leaving a small little hill of earth there, directly next to the campfire. You want to say anything?
Oh, my old friend, I say to myself, muttering.
All
That's
right.
it.
Okay. The kindness of your action, even granting one of your worst enemies the respect, gives you inspiration from Elistre.
Okay.
While you're having this moment there, you see a couple of bullywugs keeping their distance to you, just trying to find out what you're about to do next, but all of them unarmed and not daring to come closer.
We still can't talk to him, right? So,
Well, Zoya had the whole comprehend language thing. She could do that again.
I could do that.
we don't
Wait.
really have anything to say
Well,
to
but-
them. We just want to reassure them that we won't harm them as long as they don't bother us.
Wait, let me check how many potions I have. I have a scroll as well. It's 1 scroll. Potions.
I don't think we should like really waste those scrolls right now just to tell them that they
Yeah,
are like
we don't-
free.
Can I cast it on someone
So-
else? Let me check.
With a scroll.
No, I can only cast. No. I have comprehend language, but I can only cast it on myself.
Yeah, that is for you, that you understand stuff.
Yeah. Elisha would walk up to the bullywugs and just like take her shield, put it on her back, and holster her hammer, and just like show her empty hands to them. And
Right. They seem to be frightened, but you guess that they are getting what you're trying to say.
yeah, and I just try to gesture that like to like soothe them and yeah, that we are not of danger anymore.
seem to get the message. I mean, they don't want to fight anyway, so... but they stay frightened, so...
So that I would like to explore a bit around here, like the areas we haven't seen yet, just to make sure there's no further danger or anything.
Maybe there are Hydra eggs.
Alright.
Does a Hydra lay eggs?
It's some kind of reptile, so I'd say yes, it's probably laying eggs. I don't really know how Hydra reproduce. Okay, so you enter a cave that has a bit of a lower ceiling, roughly 20 feet, and it's filled with water up to a depth of 30 feet. So it's
Swim
making
kind
you either swim or you walk around the edges to not get
I'm gonna walk.
too deep
I'm
into
gonna
it.
walk. I'm gonna walk around the wall. I don't know what's in the water.
Well, you're guessing at this point, since it's deep enough, that was probably where the Hydra was hiding most of the time.
All right.
And then you come to a dry ledge, roughly 5 feet above the waterline, that is strewn with bones, and some still with flesh on them.
Okay.
And
What kind of
these
bones?
Bones.
Does it look? What kind of bones does it look
Bones.
like?
Bony
Humanoids?
bones.
Bony bones. Yeah, but you know, there's a difference of like if it's like a bullywug that is smaller than a human, and humans are bigger, and then there's like.
Well, you left your anatomy book at home, unfortunately.
Can I make a medicine check?
Oh! Quick question. Do we hear the plop?
After a while, you actually hear the plop, yeah, since you can continue to concentrate on that. So you guess that the other slot is now back and safe in its home plane. You probably did him a favor at this point.
Probably, yeah.
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 But also ourselves, so it's alright.
The eastern end of the ledge contains a pile of moldering hay and the rotting body of a giant toad.
Okay. I'm just gonna assume that that belongs to the bones are toady bones. I'm gonna send the owl further down and tell people what I found on the other side.
I want to
Brooks.
check out like this place here. Like if there is actually something.
Okay, then do me investigation.
May I assist?
Investigation.
Yes, you can assist.
Okay. That is advantage roller.
Very good. All right. While investigating the area, you notice that the wall over here has some kind of loose stones that you can probably move out of the way.
And you know me, I will do that.
Yes. After a while, it reveals another cavern. And it seems to be some kind of vault that holds treasure. Quite some coins. And a couple of other interesting trinkets that all glitter in the non-existent light. That's quite a pile.
Alright, does something seem like particularly interesting or
I'll cast
valuable?
detect magic during this process if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Beths, that's directed at you.
You want to have fancy effect, huh?
I want to have such a fancy effect, Beths. You wouldn't believe how fancy I want it to be.
Do you do this ritually?
Yeah, preferably.
Okay. Then I do you... Oh, wait. Where's my button for this? I actually have a button. Yeah, I'll give you the effect in a minute. Alright, first of all, your detect magic actually reveals something hidden in this pile of coins. And you start digging in the pile and find a headband.
I found a headband. It appears to be magical. I don't know, maybe we can
Headband.
add that to the list of things we need to check out afterwards.
Yeah, of course. I don't know if we told you, but up on the surface we met this person. His name was Obaya, and he is offering us money if we bring him magical artifacts or things from down here, and depending on the rarity or how interesting they are, we get more or less money. So if we find something that we don't want to use ourselves, we have means of at least turning it into something useful.
Did we see a headband like that at some point already?
No, doesn't look like anything you've seen so far.
Okay. Because we had one hidden in level 2 that was also a headband.
Headband.
Headband. Metal.
I can't remember, but
Headband of intellect is the first thing that comes to my mind, but that's the only headband object I know by heart.
Yeah, we had a circlet of human perfection that we left in level 2. Well, we hid it there and then we couldn't access level 2 anymore, so we can't take it.
While crawling through the coins, you also find a platinum holy symbol of Seth. It looks like a flying snake with bared fangs.
Seth, my favorite.
Made out of
Who's Seth?
Made out of precious metals.
Some UNT bitch.
Correct. It's not even, you don't need to do an religion check to notice that this is definitely the god of UNT and snake people in general.
I think we've already been through that before in an earlier statue.
Yeah, correct. That is true. Alright, then I guess the last thing to do is cointing some cointing some coins now.
Yes, cointing some coins is my favorite.
Counting some coins. Alright, so we have in total 56 platinum pieces. We have 2,417 gold pieces. I'm writing it in the chat as I go, so don't worry. Then we have 514 silver pieces. And yeah, that's it. And the holy symbol is approximately worth 150 gold. Holy symbol, 150 EP.
Alright.
Here you go.
Should I add the gold/platinum stuff to the money that we have in the bag of holding? Or do you guys want to share it?
yeah, no, put it. I would say put it in there, and when we're
Alright.
back in Skullport, maybe.
Well, Skriana probably has never seen such a huge pile of coins at once.
Money is mostly foreign to me. Getting like 100 gold in Skullport was massive.
Good. So that's the pile. You collect up every single coin, the symbol and the headband. And there is nothing else of interest in this vault.
Does anyone pick the holy symbol or keeps the headband?
I mean, you can put all the magic items in your bag for now, but I should identify them next.
Yes.
Well, whenever we rest, because I need like 3 hours, or how long is it cast?
It's a 1 hour, yeah.
Is it a 1 hour cast?
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you do it ritually, I think.
No, it's 1 minute cast, so it's 11 minutes. So it's it's 11 minutes per item. So yeah, next time we take
that would probably give you the opportunity for a short rest. Nope.
Yeah, next time we short rest, I definitely will identify things.
Yeah, the question is, do we want to take a short rest now and then investigate the temple?
Yeah, we can investigate the temple. We could do that now. We still have some strength in us. At least I think I do.
Well, I'm only missing some, or I'm a little bit bruised up, but nothing bad, nothing major. So
Yeah, so I'd say we do it now. Unless
all right.
Yagu needs more time with Wabu's grave.
Hello.
Well, you can
I'm not over there.
go
I
ask
can't hear
him.
Oh right.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello. Dun, dun, dun. Are you okay? You need more time? We'd like to check
No.
out the temple if that's okay now.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's go.
Ba, 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 ba.
I mean, we can also come back if something comes to your mind that you want to do.
Well, I'm sure he won't run off anymore.
Yes, for sure. So I will take out my little light stone on a string, just to illuminate the area more while we investigate.
What's that doing? Like 20 feet of dim light?
Yeah, wait, the light spell is 20-foot bright light and additional 20-foot dim light.
Okay. Let's give it a nice tint. And a bit of a pulse. Oh, that's very intense. Let's tune this back.
Oh yeah. Something like straight out the X-Files.
This is not intense enough. Nobody sees this. That is a very interesting thing to play with. Let's try it with half intensity. Yeah, that does a nice bluish tint. That's good. Alright. Entering the temple. It's still the same when you left it. That was not that long ago, actually. So,
Approximately 10
an
minutes
hour.
real time.
Yeah, or 10 minutes real time. Yeah, something like that. Exactly.
I'll stand in the middle of this room and see. Oh, I'll stand in the middle of this room and see if anything's magical.
You see magic. Is there any magic?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, no, I have to check if there's actually anything magic of anything that is going on there in this temple. Well, just a slight magic, just right behind this statue there. There is a very slight hint of magic coming from.
Is there some magic behind that statue over there? I can send my old faithful to investigate.
Okay, it seems to come from a piece of jade that is lying on the floor.
pick up the piece of jade?
It looks like it once belonged to some kind of staff or rod, but there's definitely a couple of things missing there.
Does it look like the ones we still have?
Well, you don't know that since
Oh,
Triana has it.
well, I'm standing next to Skriana!
Alright,
Yeah,
Agavan is gonna turn around and go dun dun dun. Hello, it's me. Here is some green gem I'd like you to see.
The jade fragment looks like it could work together with the other fragments that you found on level 6.
I take the other pieces out of the bag of holding to compare it.
Yeah, that looks like a direct fit. And with that piece, you would be able to mend it back together.
Oh, that's cool.
mystery solved. Or at least one, maybe.
I have mending in case you don't.
I don't, definitely don't.
Yeah, I don't think any of us has.
How long
We
would
can-
the mending take?
Mending is
It's a
1 minute cast,
spell,
right?
So
Yeah. Ritually casted, it's then 11 minutes.
you don't
so.
need to ritually cast. It's a cantrip. You can do it infinitely.
Ah, it's a cantrip. Ah, okay. Well, then yes. Then you can mend it. Takes a minute. Takes me actually longer to find the stats for that thing. Let me see if I can find it in the search function. That is probably making it easier. Let's see. I'll never find this. Wait, I have to check back in level 6 where exactly you found it. That was there. Section 39B, paragraph 3.
The frogs are waiting, full of amazement.
Okay, now, can be restored with a mending cantrip. Yes, you did that. You have to actually cast it for each section that you need to repair. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, it just takes a bit longer. And... alright, then let's do this. Okay. And back to you guys. After you mended the last section together, it starts moving in your hand, and by shock you just drop it, and it turns into an animated object that attacks you straight away. Dun dun dun!
That's really rude.
That's not what I was expecting.
Can I grab it with mage?
Now it is basically, it is still an object, but it behaves like an animal.
What is exactly?
It's a jade serpent.
Okay.
And this will be very quick. Did we actually start already? Yes, and the steel defender can be removed. And then we have the owl there, blah blah blah, okay. And then Brianna, you're the first one to react. You actually rolled the highest
What
initiative.
do you have?
Well, I think I can add my int to my
Ah.
initiative, so it's
Yeah,
pretty good.
Or you would have need to have like a really high dex somehow.
Hey, don't shit on my decks. It's pretty good.
I'm not, but with a 24, even if
Come
you
on.
rolled,
I'm looking. I want to bonk it. Just out of I let it drop and go like, "Ah!" And then I bonk it with my quarterstaff.
you're probably gonna break it again, and then it turns inanimate.
You hit it, and not killing it, also not breaking it, but it is probably as surprised as you guys are.
Then
That then brings us
bonus
yes.
action. Can my seal
Yes.
defender attempt a sort of grapple situation?
It is
Like how
it's
big
actually
is it?
medium. It's medium sized. Yeah. So yeah, try a grapple.
Alright. No, that's absolute shit, isn't it?
That's nothing. Yeah. It has the steel defender cannot get a hold of the serpent, and does nothing. Okay, that your turn.
Yeah.
Great, Yagu.
Okay. Wait, how can I not move that? Okay, well, do it like that. There we go. Okay, I guess I'm just punching it. I don't know what resistances it has, so...
Do punching.
Punching, there we go. Bonk, bonk.
All right. That is that's actually enough. All right. You start punching the animated object, the snake, and it stops moving. And then let me see. I need to roll 1d6. All right. After you punched it, the serpent then turns back into a staff and in exactly the 4 pieces that you just mended so carefully before. And they're lying now on the ground.
Well, that's kind of useless.
There must be something to it. Oh, I guess we can just use it as it is, right? You mend it and throw it on people, but
Yeah.
Here, have snake.
I've seen more useful magic items, and that's including the ones Halaster gave us. So
Hey, that candle is great.
there must be something more to it, right?
Well, the jade pieces for themselves have each a value of 100 gold, roughly. Oh, it's actually, well, yeah, has quite some value, but no real use. That's the mystery of the jade slabs.
And what a mystery it is.
Yeah.
Find out next time on Detective Conan.
Detective Skriana.
Okay, then let me quickly tell you again about what Elisha is looking at there right now. Yeah, there we go. This is a roughly 30-foot high chapel that has a mud cake statue at the end of it. Dried mud has been heaped onto a large winged snake statue to the north, giving it a vaguely frog-like appearance. Poor quality carved offerings and worthless stones are piled before the statue. A stone altar in the center of the room bears carvings of serpents.
Only carvings, right? Like nothing. Or does it look like the pieces would like fit in the carvings, or is it?
The jade pieces?
Yeah, or is it really just like a carving, like a slight?
Yeah, no, it's really just a carving.
Okay.
But if you want to, you can investigate further if you want.
Yes, of course. I'd like to do that.
Okay, then do me investigation then.
Does this seem like or it probably is some kind of religious thing, right?
It's a temple, straightforward. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, not very investigative, but do I maybe recognize something about what religion or what this temple was made for?
That is definitely a Yuan-Ti temple dedicated to Seth. Yes, you see quite similar carvings and symbols to the holy symbol that you just collected.
I see.
But somehow the Bullywoods tried to repurpose the temple and make them into their own thing.
Okay, and this is just like a stone altar. This is not like a sarcophagus or something.
No, it's an altar.
Okay. Is there anything else lying around that could be of interest?
From a lot of dirt that the Bullywoods bring up here to take the statue in. There is nothing else. You already investigated the area, so that's it.
All right. And what about the statue? What does it depict?
Well, right now, it has more frog-like appearance, but it was a winged snake before that. Or it's still a winged snake under the mud.
Oh, so they basically like
Yes, they
with the
started
mud
to... Yeah, they reshaped the statue to look like a frog, but it was a winged serpent before that.
Okay, then I don't know if it has like any sense in me doing that, but I would then take my, I don't know, probably my short sword or something and start getting the dirt off the statue and freeing it to see what is underneath.
It's actually not very hard, since the mud is dried, so it just takes a couple of bonks on every corner to make most of the mud fall down to the floor. And the more you do this, the more you recover the original statue. It's still covered with mud all over the place, so the details are not that refined right now, but it's definitely better than before.
Okay, do I recognize the statue or the figure?
Looks quite similar to the holy symbol you found.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's all I can find out in here. So when I come out, I relay the information. What about you? Did you find something?
I'll have a quick check-in if anything's magic.
You feel that there is something about this place. You can't quite put your finger on it, but something tells you that if you do the right things, then you will probably reveal a bit more.
I tell Alasha if she does the right things, she'll reveal a bit more.
You suppose it may be a portal?
Doesn't
Well,
look
I-
like a portal.
I made some investigations and I really looked at the things, but I don't know. I mean, most of the time I pick up on stuff really fast, but here it's like it's clouding my mind. I was not really
Okay.
able to find anything. So if if one of you want to have a look, I mean, feel free. And also, since that fight was done so fast, I probably didn't even notice.
I
So
You heard some trolls screaming and a
I heard-
hiss coming from behind you.
I heard bonks.
Yes.
So I look at the snake now in pieces again.
Back into staff.
Huh. Well, I mean, it's odd. This is a snake, and this whole temple seems to be a 1T temple. So it
maybe
would definitely fit the premise here. So maybe we can do something with the stuff, or at least the pieces of the stuff.
you can try. I hand you the 4 pieces.
All right.
Is there any place where we could put them?
I would actually try and take the pieces with me and lay them down on the altar
I'll follow.
and see if I can make out something, like if some pieces would match or if
No.
something happens.
You puzzle them around a bit directly on the altar. While doing this, you notice that from above there is light coming into the temple that then shines directly on one of the jade slabs and reflects its light to one particular carving in the altar that looks like it could be a button looking like a serpent's eye.
I would try to feel a little with my hand and see if it moves or if it's
Yeah, while inspecting that, you definitely get the impression this is a button.
all right. I turn around to my fellow party members and I say, well, I think this time around I actually found something. It seems to be a button, and of course we have no idea what's gonna happen, but we're gonna find out. Be ready, and I press the button.
Alright. You press the button, and as soon as you did that, you see green smoke coming out of the walls of the temple, forming 2 figures that slowly resemble to be 2 Yuan Ti, and their ghostly presence looks at you, then looks at the statue that you just cleaned up, looks at the jade slabs on the altar, do a slight bow to you, and then disappear again.
That was
After
interesting.
that, you see that a small little compartment in the altar is opening and revealing some kind of what is that actually? Ah, a red taper.
I read what?
A red taper. After close inspection,
Ah.
it seems to be some kind of candle. Or red. And Elisha, you actually recognize that kind of candle immediately. It seems to be a candle of invocation.
A candle of invocation.
Yes. Candle of Invocation is often used to increase the power of clerics and the worshippers of a specific god or alignment. And if lit would give anyone who matches the alignment advantage on things like, for example, attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks. And you can cast a first level spell that you would have prepared without expending spell slots.
Nice.
To find out what alignment actually matches, you would need to identify it.
We'll add
You
it
know
to
what?
this pile.
Yes.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I would relay this information to the party and explain what it is that I have in my hand now. But again, like, this needs some identification. So I guess that's something for some downtime. And I look over to Skriana. Like, the pile of work for you just seems to get bigger and bigger, huh?
No, that's fine. It's just a simple spell. Anyone could do that, I think.
Well, out of character, I could actually prepare identification, I think, or identify magic. But
Detect magic? Identify magic? What is it?
Oh, yeah, but I don't need to prepare it, and I can still ritually cast it, so that's good enough.
all right.
Good. Alright. Then, after this series of interesting events, we will do a short little break and be back in 15 minutes.
Okay. The same to the Nagas, or we could go further down.
Well, I think we would spare a lot of people, a lot of maybe pain and misery. I don't know, if we get rid of the Nagas.
What if they take control over us again?
No, they can only do
I mean-
that once a day. We're just not present when they do it, and we're fine, right?
Do we know if they can only do that once a day? We know that they do it once a day and that the effect lasts a day, pretty much. It's not sure that they can only do it once. Looked like it was necessary
as long
for
as
them.
we don't hear it, so there's always the possibility to basically plug up our ears. Because
I have a question.
Skriana wasn't present, so she
Yeah.
didn't hear it, and she wasn't affected.
Yeah, but if we
probably
actually
heard
go
it,
against
it was
them,
more visual. I heard everything. I just didn't see it.
I have a question.
Oh, okay.
If I look through my familiar, I as a player am deafened. I hear through the ears of the familiar, but my character is technically blinded and deafened.
Yeah, well, deafened is the spell effect is basically blocking your ears, but you hear through the familiar on a magical way, so it transmits the sound directly into your brain. So the owl is basically working as your expanded ears.
But if they're
Us.
working. It's worth asking, okay?
Yeah, no, I just
Because
asked
it's like that. It's in the description of the spell. Find familiar that if you look through it, you are blinded and deafened. So it's like the effect it has on you. So it was worth asking.
Yeah.
if that would work.
Exactly. You stop seeing and hearing through your own organs and start seeing and hearing through the organs of the owl in this case.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's just like it was more like, is it the mental thing or do I have to hear it in person? But if it's like the mental effect it has, then it's fine.
Well, you don't know this. What exactly this control effect does and how it specifically works on you.
Okay. What if we take out a candle? Probably not the one we found now in the Naga thingy, but just like a normal candle. I have a bunch of those that I don't really need most of the time. And like put the wax in our ears.
Well, getting some wax is definitely not an issue. We have plenty of ways to do this. You can even use some mud that is all around you.
Yeah, but I would argue that the wax is easier to take out. I mean, yeah, mud works too. You could cast prestidigitation.
Alright. Then what do you want to do?
We could place the familiars and then like just to see when they arrive. Then dispel them while keeping a distance. That might potentially work.
Yeah, we could do that. But I
There
wouldn't
was also
even. I wouldn't engage with them in their main area. Or at least not
Yeah.
just storm in. We would have
Um.
to kill a few of their soldiers to make a path towards them.
That makes sense. It would probably be beneficial if we get rid of like smaller groups.
Like
Mhm.
perhaps the ideal ways where we came through last, cut through the area down there. Can I
mean,
shift?
we
them
did.
to-
We managed to
here?
restrain. We managed to restrain Elisha. I think we should be able to restrain one or two
I mean,
of the
yeah,
people at a time and then drag them out.
but that sounds like something that would take several days to slowly reduce their numbers one by one.
I mean, if we take out two of them, then we already have like more people that can help us that are back into their senses.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure, you can look at that getting faster exponentially, but still, it's a lot more time consuming than cutting our way through.
The question is, where do you want to go? Don't remember there being any passage leading away from here down there. But there was another smaller room with statues. We could go and explore that first and see if we can find clues or something. They must hide somewhere.
I think we saw the Nagas themselves go into one of the rooms, right? Or at least like coming out of the room.
Then they came from the north.
Yeah. But there was like a tunnel or a room or something? Wait.
We could go check out if there's something there. Could sound familiar to check out the premises and see if we can find an entrance or something.
Yeah. So I would probably think that they are residing somewhere like southeast of where we are right now.
If we find the exit, right, and delay them casting it, then the people should snap back.
How,
Maybe we can block the exit. Because we know they end up coming at the same time.
It's
to refresh
it's
the
an
spell.
idea. But how are you
So if
gonna
we
block
manage-
this many exits?
Well, well, we know they're not coming from up here, right? From those two towns, because we checked the premises, so they have to come from somewhere else.
Well, the Nagas came from down there, didn't they?
They were they were down here, but where exactly did they come from? I don't remember
Where are
exactly.
you pinging, Zoya? You're down there in that room.
So wait, if we zoom in, it's like we checked out these two passages
Yeah.
because there's the one that
this
lead up.
passage has nothing to do with the Nagas, as far as I
No,
know.
the Naga. Yeah, but the Naga came from somewhere here, right?
Well,
It was this space.
the big assembly room was here, and the Nagas cast a spell from down here. So, given that, they must have come from back there, right?
No, we checked this room. There was nothing in there. Or am I?
How did you check that room?
Oh no, we didn't check that one. It was another alcove. I think it was another nook that we walked in. All right, yeah, that could be. I thought they were coming from north, but maybe I remember it incorrectly. The mind games might have fuzzed up the memory.
Oh.
I don't know. I could sneak down there and have a look around to see if we can find an exit or something.
I think we should definitely check out the rest that we haven't explored yet. Maybe we'll come across them or we find out exactly where they are.
Sure.
Because like in the state that the people are, if we attack the Nagas, they probably will attack us, and I would want to.
They're forced to.
Well, yes, of course, but I would want to. I don't want that to happen.
So I mean, yeah, if we have a good plan and not have been able to cast a spell, that's good. I'd say that they'll most likely come from here. But how are we gonna block that off?
Hmm.
We just have to find some kind of distraction to keep them away long enough that it breaks off the... That it breaks off the whatever spell or thing they're using.
And how will you do that? What distraction?
Well, I didn't say I had a plan for it. What I'm saying is just, like, they seem to come quite close to when the spell ends, so we just have to delay it for a bit.
Well, if we
We need to find a way. Wasn't you-
delay it while physically there, they can just use it on us as well.
Does it work on undead or constructs too, is the question. Wasn't your friend or frenemy down here as well? Maybe we can convince them to help us?
Karstis? I guess, but I'd rather not deal with that whole part of my life anymore.
I mean, yeah, I can understand that. But if it would be needed or beneficial, then it might make sense.
Well, You can ask him if you want to, but I don't want to anymore.
Well, I mean, there's if we can do it without them, then we should do it. So no need to force you opening up that box again.
All right.
Sorry, out of character. I think I need to reload my client quick.
No biggie.
So, if we want to do this distraction, we should come up with a plan. Otherwise, the default would be the very simple take groups out one by one strategy. If you want to try something potentially risky, you could attack them at their main lair right as they're about to cast, just from out of view, and see what they do. But I'm not sure that's a wise choice.
There were 2, right?
I think so.
How far up was the ceiling in the room where the snakes charmed us or abducted our minds?
About 40 feet high.
Okay.
So not very.
Still plenty.
I mean, a potential plan would be like sneaking in, shooting blasts at them, while the familiar is in another room, and then switching to view to the familiar so I can't hear them if they start chanting stuff, and then blindly running away.
I guess, but then it's just you. Only 2 of us have a familiar.
I know. And it's just like not really the best plan either. I only have the boots or can turn invisible, but it's both things that I can only do in myself. I don't know, we don't know how strong they actually are. So what if we try to get 1 or 2 of the people that are there, keep them in the other room, take a rest, so we have our resources back.
I mean, that would make sense because
And then we
used
have
up
to
a lot
move.
of resources.
Yeah, and then we have our resources back, and we do have at least 1 or 2 more people that can help us out.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
Right, so we can sneak up on them and try to find as many as, or try to find 1 or 2 that seem more capable at the outskirts or something, and then drag them with us.
Well, if you drag them with us on the outskirts, they'll probably be heard.
Let me see. If I don't cast Pass Without Trace, we don't have the bonus on the stealth, which is okay. But I could try and charm 2 people. Or I can give us sneaky, but then I can only charm 1 person.
I can suggest an action to another one, as I did to you that last time. If I have that prepared, which I will quickly check. Yes, I have prepared.
Okay, so I could cast Pass Without Trace. We can sneak up, and then we should be able, or we can try to get 2 people. I would say we take 1 person at a time if it's somehow possible. Because if either suggestion or charm person fails.
Well, but they are usually like always in groups, right? So
Yeah, some of them are
they
in
have
group.
like
The other
guard
thing,
duty, which
Yeah,
then would make them like groups of 2, I think.
We could find.
the other
someone
question is,
to
does the
train.
charming... Did we try charming last time? I think we just convinced... We convinced Elisha to follow us. I don't think we used magic.
No.
The other question, if it's possible
No,
to charm a charmed...
No, charming
We
a
did use
charmed
magic.
person doesn't work, I don't think.
Yeah.
That's specifically why my suggestion worked to counteract when you were
Alright.
about to be.
Alright, so we can't do that, but we can try and, like, talk them into helping us out. I mean, they seemed eager to collect more people to come with them and help out, so we can just tell them that we found, I don't know, people that need help, maybe someone who's hurt, and then bring them with us and then deal with them when we're out of earshot.
I mean, yeah, but we've left, right? They probably don't trust us at the moment.
Don't really know what happened, you know, maybe we just had another job.
Sure, you can just ask them if you want. I say it's risky, but please go ahead.
I didn't say it's not risky, I just said we can try and talk our way out of it. I do know my way around words a bit.
So, should we, A, cut through, killing a few as we make our way to the Nagas? B, use some weird hold-up strategy, which we don't have a real plan for? Or C, try to abduct a few people by letting Soya talk to them or just dragging them away? Take your votes now.
Well, I mean, worst case, if they try to follow us, we can just run up the tunnel and hope that they follow us away from here, and then we just have to keep them on our tail long enough for the spell to wear out. I don't want to kill people that are under control and are not acting on their own.
I mean, then our plan is essentially we try to kidnap them, and worst case scenario, it turns into A, doesn't it?
I mean, we can knock them out, I guess. We don't have to kill them.
Yes.
Yeah? So we're gonna go with dragging them off?
I think so. The thing is, if we manage to get them or make them snap out of it, maybe they have more information. They've been down here for a lot longer than we have.
Okay.
It's a good point. Information is good, especially in the state that we are in now.
Yeah, because we only saw the Naga twice, so we don't know if there's more of them.
guys can fit in this cave.
So
Hopefully not too many.
so we're gonna go in, try to abduct a few, get them on our side.
I think so. I mean, we met some of them patrolling, like, close to where the hidden entrance is, the one with the illusion. So maybe we can find some of them that are not at the center where everyone else is.
Yeah? Alright, then I suggest we go.
Alright. Also, I put away my light stone. And I have already taken away the...
Yes, I see.
and
You
green light.
figured it out.
Yes. But I also think I had probably more like 55 or 60 HP because I used cure wounds as well.
Oh yeah. Then let's do it 55.
Alright, so before we go down, I'm gonna cast... Wait till we all are at the same spot again, more or less, and then cast Pass
that's a
Without
weird
Trace
spell.
on everyone.
Quickly. Okay.
Can sneak away then.
Alright. You're trying to be sneaky there in the murky waters.
So I suppose we all roll stealth again?
Yes. Otherwise it's not happening.
20! And... wait for it. Holy... 19! Oh, 19's not bad.
I have a 9, so 19 with the 10.
Yeah, so 36 and 31 for the owl.
Yeah.
My second roll would have been really nice.
Yagu also managed to roll very nicely and is now
A Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtle, exactly. I was about to say that. Kawabunga. Alright, good. Well, you basically all more or less managed to be stealthy enough. So, where next?
Wherever.
South.
Soya's plan. Let's go.
So we can either try and find someone somewhere here, if there's passages that lead from up here, or we can go where we found the other when we arrived, which was down here-ish.
It's probably best to start it from the furthest point away we can.
Okay, so this then. Can't move. Why can't I move? Here. In here.
I would like to just like have a really, really quick peek around the corner down here. And I see nothing.
And
So
I
I move
phased
back.
through a wall.
However you did that.
I don't know.
There's a solid wall there. I have no
He's a
idea how
ninja-
you did that.
He's a Ninja Turtle now.
Ah,
He has
yes,
to
that
live up
makes
to
sense.
it.
It's a Ninja Turtle, that's correct, yeah.
It must have had a turtle-sized hole in it.
Yes.
Alright, you're back at those interesting ruins.
Someone down there.
So is
Yeah, and at the other side of the cavern you see at least one armed drow
so is,
standing there holding guard.
is that our
That's
is that our first target then?
I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm gonna assign to wait, and I'm gonna send the owl as far up as it can, and then just like here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what the distance is.
Can the owl roll me a perception check?
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay.
20.
The owl The owl detects another drow hiding behind this stone barricade there that they put up.
All right. Let me just take fire. I see 2 people there. Just gonna let it fly around here, and then I will dispel the owl and resummon it.
Okay.
Whoops. I have to fly around the wall, but I'm not gonna do the fly around the wall thing with the owl.
So those two are probably the target then. But we don't know when the
Yeah.
next cast is, so we don't know
We
how
can-
long we should do this for.
We can wait here.
Yeah, but we
And
don't know
I
when.
can-
We
what?
don't know when the next cast is.
No, but we just get them now, and we just keep them in the separate room until. If we're lucky, it hasn't happened yet today, so we don't have to wait too long. Otherwise, we wait until tomorrow.
And we do we
Okay.
remember what time or what part of the day it was when we got affected? Because I think we left in the morning, right? And then we came straight out here, talked to your acquaintances, and then we went in. So it
Yeah.
probably would have been like somewhere at noon.
There is another issue there. When is noon?
Well, Alyssa
that's-
has has the orb.
Yeah, exactly.
But what we can do is we can walk on the other side. I can distract them with the owl, and they will hopefully follow the owl. Oh, I have a better idea. I distract them with Bean, and I hope that they follow Bean.
Didn't you leave Bean in
No,
the
I
house?
brought it with me. I don't leave my friends
Okay.
there. I just haven't used it for anything yet.
So, where are you carrying around this poor plant?
Well, I used to have the pot attached to me, so now I have another pot because that one broke.
Okay.
Which-
Uh-huh. I see. Good. All right. Running around with an awakened shrubbery. Okay. Good. Whatever.
People don't usually attack your plants, okay? It looks like a shrub. Let's go on this side, like from the back. And then we can try and have them distracted. I'm gonna leave the owl here, like on the thingy, on the wall, to keep an eye. And then we can walk around here. I don't have another token, so I'm gonna use the owl token. The owl is.
I already have you covered.
Oh, you have, but I can't control it.
Yeah, wait. I think I can make it.
Otherwise, I can just use the owl token.
Yes,
It's fine.
No, I got you.
Okay.
All of you are observers while you are owner. Safe.
I'm gonna tell Bean.
Check if you can move it.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm gonna
you
tell
can,
Bean to go up here and try and distract those and wait for them to follow and then run up here.
Good. Only issue is
User look lacks permission to update token and part. No. That's the issue.
Me too.
And I'm gonna look through the owl.
because you probably have observing rights to the shrubbery, and I just gave it vision.
I'm gonna look through the owl to keep an eye on what happens. But I'm gonna wait for the other two to join us.
Oh, where is your owl? Wait.
The owl is on like the wall, like the ruin thing there.
Aha. Ah, yes. Okay. So your owl is observing the drow.
Yes, well, the owl is observing what happens, so I can keep an eye on what Bean does and.
Well,
Yeah.
Bean is quite happy to be in such a beautiful, moist environment there in the middle of a swamp, and enjoys drinking water that is full of minerals.
Should have left him out there sooner, but we were kind of busy. I'm waiting for Lasha and Yagu to come over here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course.
It's more like if we end up starting combat or something, then you're gonna be on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Drowsy! It can talk.
Okay.
Hello! I wave my leaves, it waves its leaves around.
The drow warrior is unshedding its weapon and is pointing directly at Bean. It seems to whisper something to somebody else. And the other drow is looking over its stone barricade.
Moves over here.
But as the shrub is moving backwards, the drow is not following.
I want to play with Drowsy!
They are still standing there, motionless.
Looks like that's not working.
But they have a quite puzzled look on their face.
There's humans there! Need help!
Alright, one of the drow is taking out a bow. Actually, it's a crossbow.
Help. No!
And he's shooting. Yeah, that's directed for 10 points of damage. And,
No.
yeah,
No! No!
that kills the bean.
Can we bring Bean back?
Bean gets directed from crossbow bolt into the only part that you can probably hurt on a vacant shrub, which is the stem.
No!
And that unfortunately kills Bean.
That's just...
What's going on?
No! No! I'm gonna go and pick up Bean. I turn back to my thingy. And I'm gonna sneak up and pick up Bean.
Okay, you pick up the lifeless shrubbery, which is now, not awakened anymore. It's now just a dead shrub.
Can you
What
heal
actually
it?
happens to one of those things if it dies?
No! Can you heal it?
Can I? I mean, I have no idea. To be
No,
honest.
I can't heal it! I shot at it!
Does
You're not-
it get death saves?
I don't know.
No,
I don't
I mean,
think so.
it's a magically, it's basically...
Construct.
Not a construct, it's an animated plant in this case, but it is dead. You can't really heal it. You would need to reanimate it, basically,
I
with
should have...
animate whatever magic.
I feel really sad now. I didn't want a Bean to die.
Dear watchers and viewers, you now witnessed some drow cruelty. They make no difference in between humans, elves, or shrubs. And with that, this ends the episode of Bean the Shrub.
I should have kept Bean
That's
where it was.
mean.
That's so sad.
That's really mean.
That's really sad.
I'm sorry, Soya.
Okay. Wait, I have a stupid idea. There was some necromancy stuff
Another
going on.
one! Ha!
Yeah, well, you know, I would never run out of stupid ideas. I'm gonna walk over here and put Bean, without going in myself where like the necromancy thing was. Like, I don't know, I have weird hopes that some things might happen.
You wanna have an undead shrub then?
I don't know, at least if it comes back.
Yeah, well, okay. There's still the ghostly image of some adventurer that moves there through the area looking a bit lost. That has not changed.
Does it
And
even body?
he is ignoring Bean, unfortunately.
Okay.
Or luckily for Bean, who knows?
That doesn't work. How big is Bean? Does Bean fit in the bag of holding?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna put Bean in the bag of holding.
Yeah, well, it can't suffocate anymore, so good idea.
So much better. Yeah, Zoya is really sad. Didn't think they would shoot a plant.
Well, a plant that talks and moves?
But it's cute!
Well,
Anyway,
those drow definitely have no sense for cuteness and also no respect for life in general. So they shooted whatever they saw.
I put it in the bag of holding. Actually, it liked the thingy. Like it liked it here. I'm gonna put it here. Let me move it again. It's just a shrub now. It's not like dead, right? It's still like a living plant, just like not animated.
Yeah, well, it's a damaged living plant. It has a crossbow bolt sticking out of it.
Yeah, I take out the crossbow bolt and then I kind of like plant the bean trap there.
It now
Okay.
has an artificial branch.
Well, then we all hope that the plant itself survives this moist environment and is not getting overwatered. Otherwise, you would definitely then sentence it to its final death. But we will see.
You're not making it better. No, it seemed
Not
to
my
like.
job to make it better.
But it's your job to be extra cruel. No, I mean, it seemed to enjoy being in the water and in the murky thing, as far as you said. So I'm gonna assume that it liked it here,
Let's go with that then.
and hope that it survives there somehow.
All right. Good. So that went well.
That
What's
went. Okay.
Oh.
Do you have any more plans, or can we just go with open aggression now?
I have one more plan. I have one more plan, but I don't know how bad this one will work.
Well, who's next to be sacrificed by you?
I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
All right. You are invisible now.
I'm gonna move over here.
All right. I guess you do this sneakily.
Yes.
Good.
Was-
All right.
36. I'm gonna slap that
Yeah.
bitch in the
So
face.
I'm just gonna roll in case maybe they have something against your 36. Which oh yeah, they rolled so well. A 5 and a 4. Great. No, you are
I'm gonna-
basically invisible there.
I'm gonna slap him across the face.
Which ends
Which
invisibility.
exactly.
And
Which
Wait,
ends
no,
invisibility.
that's yes, it does, but it also activates.
Puts at least the 3 of you into combat. So roll for initiative, please.
Did it? No, it didn't roll my initiative. Okay, why didn't it roll my initiative? Weird. No, I don't want to remove invisibility.
the-
Oh no, you removed invisibility.
I
Yes,
removed
want-
it because you attacked.
Fair enough.
On the
Yes.
combat tracker, just click on the roll on the d20. There
I
you go.
clicked.
Yeah, but you need to toggle combat state. Like we
No,
were.
no,
not-
I did that. I did that for her, and I mean, yeah, okay, you toggled it for yourself, so you're entering definitely this combat.
Okay.
But, okay. Good. All right. Then that calls for Betelmusik. Great stuff. All right. Since you are they're in a bit of an advantage, you actually start the combat.
Okay. So I'm gonna stab the one in front of me with the frostband rapier without booming blade. I don't want to actually kill him, but I want to hurt him because he killed Bean.
Alright, that misses.
Okay, it doesn't have to hit.
It does not. Why? Huh?
Because because it's enough for my mobile feed, and and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash.
Alright, so you then dashed away. That's your turn, I guess?
Yes. Oh, I have to.
Alright.
Actually, yeah, I have to roll for the arrow as well. Actually.
Yeah, you can do it on your turn. Let's
Okay.
not get overly complicated here for this short
All right,
interruption.
then it would just fly back my shoulder.
Alright.
I think they're coming.
Yeah, you hear a drow walking through the water of the swamp, popping up directly behind you, taking out his crossbow as well, trying to hit you with it, which fails miserably with a 1.
I could have failed the round before, you know.
Yeah. Now, Elisha, your turn. You see that Zoya's plan of lurking out somehow probably has worked now.
I would
If
I would
only one
signal
could
to the-
remember the plan, right?
I would signal to the others to move back. Because maybe like at this point he didn't see us. So that we can lure him a little bit further. So I would just like move a little bit. Yeah, move a little bit back to be hidden if he comes closer. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, Iago. First round is basically just seeing who got the plan.
Okay. I run over here and hold action to see if anyone comes by to hit them, but otherwise nothing.
Alright, that then brings us to the second drow warrior that then also moves forward and uses his crossbow to again shoot Zoya. I guess a 22 hits,
Yes.
and that is 7 points of damage then. You feel how one of the crossbow bolts is piercing your armor in your back and leaves you with a slight bleeding wound.
Okay. Concentration on. Oops. Pass without trace file. Okay, it's gone.
Alright. So no more sneaking.
Oh, I'm
Good.
still sneaking, just not as good.
Yeah. Skriana, your turn.
Skriana kills everyone now. Moves back behind Elisha. Can I even have that much movement? I might have fucked that up. Yeah, actually that works out. And then my steel defender
I mean, you can dash.
moves next to Elisha. And I guess that's the turn then, yeah.
Good. Zoya, your turn.
Yes. Boom, boom, here. I'm gonna use my action to cast Eldritch Blast, but I'm gonna cast like somewhere that doesn't hit them. I just want
Okay.
them to kind of keep following, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to move over here.
Alright. Good. Then let me see if Mr. Drow is actually not. This one is definitely not intelligent enough. And moves over here. Does not see anything. So he uses the dash action to move over there. That then brings us to Elisha.
Well, I mean, I guess I would still wait. Like if I hold an action, that can only be like with me standing still, right?
Yeah.
So it couldn't be
Oh, well,
like
I mean, you can move and then hold your action. That is.
yeah,
totally
but not
right.
like when someone comes around the corner, I
No.
move 5 feet that I didn't use
No.
yet.
Well, you
No.
could say when you could hold your action to dash.
Yeah, if you use the dash action, that is then you literally hold an action. So everything that is marked as action, like dashing, for example, would work.
Okay. No, but it would be more that I would attempt to grapple.
No, then
So-
you probably need to be positioned better or somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah. But he's gonna see Yagu first when he comes around the corner, so yeah, I don't know, like
It's always a good idea. Send the turtle first.
well, it's not like I sent him there. Yeah, I guess I just stand here and wait another round.
Okay. Yagu, what about you?
I continue the same.
Okay. Then the next Drow warrior has a go at figuring out your plan, fails at it, and dashes forward. There. Then it's Brianna.
No, I don't even have this prepared. I have nothing for these situations. I'll hold a suggestion to the first drow I see.
Okay. Interesting. You don't have hold person or something like that, huh?
I don't. No, I'll check, but no, I don't have that. I don't think.
Okay. Then let's go with suggestion. So yeah.
I'm gonna actually move over here so they kind of probably see me at some point, and I will prepare fairy fire. I will prepare
Good.
fairy fire for the first drow that I see.
Alright, okay. Now, drows are particularly rolling bad, are literally too stupid to figure out that you're trapping them. Moving there, and since Yagu did not hide, I guess you did not say that you hide,
I mean, yeah. Okay.
he then also discovers you. And first signals his companion that there's more of you, and then uses the crossbow to again shoot Zoya, since they already
Right, I'm gonna
have her
cast
marked.
fairy fire and just
Yeah. You cast Fairy Fire, then that makes him a dexterity saving throw, which he
Okay.
manages.
that's fine.
No Fairy Fire. And also, I guess, no, a 14 misses you.
Yep, 14 misses me.
Okay, that ends the turn for this drow. Elisha.
Yeah, I guess I will move forward then. Like 15. Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, I will dash up to him.
Okay, getting
And-
close.
And
You can always just mentioning it. You can always decide to do non-lethal blows with your weapons, right?
yes.
Just that you know.
Yeah. But I have used like everything that I have right now, so
Then it is Yagu's
Yeah.
turn.
Okay. Well then. Ba-dum. Actually, let's go to the one far, just in case they run away. So let's see. I have enough movement speed. Yes, indeed. Okay.
Alright, that is provoking an opportunity attack.
Yep.
So, Drow uses his short sword for that and misses you while you pass through his face.
Okay, great. Nope.
Okay.
Ah!
Alright, your staff then after your dashing, you tumble a bit through the murky waters, which brings you out of balance and makes you miss with your staff. But your claw attacks seem to hit him.
Okay, DC 15 Dex or prone.
Dex for prone. There it comes.
Dex.
Yeah, he's still standing on his feet. Oh, yeah,
By
wait.
the way, your rolls are visible. I don't know if that's intended.
Yeah, no, that is not really intended, but also doesn't really matter. What is his dex actually?
Yeah, well, I
It's
doubt
even
you
it's
did it.
yeah, the dex is even better. So
Yeah. Fine.
Jim.
I can also use a normal key to stun him.
That is then now a Constitution saving throw,
Yes.
which he fails,
Okay.
and this makes him stunned. Bonk. There. Okay. So he's stunned now. He can't do anything until your turn, Brianna.
Skriana realizes their suggestion would have worked and would not have worked anyway because of what we discussed. Moves are there and casts momentary stasis on drow number 2.
Let me guess, it's Wisdom.
Yeah. No.
DC. No, it's
I believe.
Constitution. Constitution, actually. Okay. DC 16, huh?
Mhm.
Okay. He seems very unimpressed
Ah,
and continues to move there in this dance with Elisha.
that's very rude. This one will dash next to Lasha then. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay. Then Zoya.
I'm gonna move 10, 35 over here and hold, use the help action, or hold the help action to help Lasha grab this one. Although, wait, you have the Steel Defender helping you, right? I'm gonna dash over here and help Yagu.
Okay. Then that brings us to this drow there, who tries to attack Elisha with his sword. 2 times. And both misses. So not a single scratch for Elisha. That gives you the opportunity to react on it.
Alright. I don't really want to hurt them, so I would actually attempt to grapple.
We're probably gonna have to knock him out eventually, right?
Yeah, I guess. Unless we can like really restrain them and like bind them up or something. Alright. I'm gonna whack him with my hammer, and maybe I can like do it so that he only falls unconscious and is not really hurt much.
Okay, it is a hit. And dealing a total of 23 points of damage. Knocking someone unconscious means actually reducing him to 0 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you need to reduce 0 points first.
Yes. So, no, so far he's not unconscious. Continues to fight. But, yeah, he took a blow from your hammer. Yeah, good.
Also, real quick,
Yes.
the 2 numbers. Like, I'm not sure I do that much damage with one hit.
That is your new special hammer. If I
Yeah, but
only
it
could
does
remember
extra
what it
damage
actually
on
does.
that.
Ah, it's only undead. Okay, then in this case it's just the... it's just the 8.
Top one.
Yeah, it's just the 8 points of damage. So that would then mean it's another plus. Yes. Okay, got it. Yes. Yagu, your turn.
You have advantage.
Yes, I was about to say.
Does any of them fail?
The 15 fails, yes.
Okay.
And the 17 as well.
No, and another one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And again, DC 15 or prone. X.
Alright, he stays prone. Takes quite some damage from your claws and your stuff. So you still can't do a thing, since you knocked him prone again. Skriana.
Mages are really shit at hitting people unconscious.
Well, they actually are the best in crowd control.
Yeah, but not on knocking people unconscious because you can't do magic that way.
Yeah, either kill or you don't kill.
It's a
But I mean, you could, if you actually kill someone, you could just try to stabilize that person afterwards when you reduce him to 0 hit points without doing non-lethal attacks.
You say that... No, that's actually not big enough. No charm works on these people, right? Because they're already charmed, etc.
That is correct.
So I could.
But
I can't.
you don't actually really know if they are currently charmed or not.
Can't use hypnotic pattern either. So I mean, I got nothing. I mean, bonus action. This guy can make an non-lethal strike.
Which misses.
But that's it. That's with making them unable to be charmed. Took away most crowd control as well.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can still just hit them normally with, for example, Ray of Frost and reducing the hit points to give the others the possibility to hit them unconscious.
yeah. What if it kills them though?
Well, I can at this point reassure you that it definitely won't kill him.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Here you go.
That is a good one. Minus 11 then.
That's my turn then.
Very good. Your Ray of Frost hits him. Oh, by the way, I actually, yeah, I don't know. I changed the animation for testing purposes last time.
It's very purple now.
Yeah. You can do that by yourself, by the way, but I can get to it in a second. So yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna stab the one in front of me with the owl helping. So it's a 26 to hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
Oh, it added the Perfect.
So that is a total of 28, huh?
Yes.
All right. Good. This drow is now bleeding out of multiple wounds and is having problems holding his sword upright.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to give Yago inspiration.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. This other drow warrior is still fighting back as hard as he can, trying to hit Elasha again. Oh, that was... I don't want to do a strength check. There you go. 2 hits. That is, first of all, I need 2 constitution saving throws from you.
Okay. Great. Better?
Okay, so let me quickly calculate that. That the thingy did quite a lot of reducing on you. So the first one did 19 plus 3, it did 22 points of damage, while the second one did... Oh, you were lucky that you made the second one. The second one did 12, so it's 25, 35 in total. That then means you were at 55, if I remember correctly?
Yep.
That then means you are at 20. Good. You notice that the swords of those people are poisoned. But it's your turn now, luckily.
Alright. Well, I am going to... where is it? I'm going to use Vampiric Touch as a 4th level spell. But
Yes.
a 13 probably doesn't hit, right?
No, unfortunately not, no.
That is very unfortunate. So... I think I might need to use a potion. Where's my inventory stuff? Sorry, it's a little bit small, some things. Yeah, I would use a potion of healing on myself as a bonus action, which heals me for 8 HP.
Good. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Good. Yagu.
I continue beating on the guy until he's unconscious.
With non-lethal attacks, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. That one hits.
There's not.
This one does not hit. This one hits. And you manage to put him unconscious now.
Good night.
Exactly. Good night. He is unconscious.
Okay. That's the end of it.
Right. Then this one is skipped. Skriana, it is your turn.
How hurt does this other guy look?
Not as much as you would like to.
So I will first shoot another ray, which is a miss. Great. And then I will second even, do one of these non-lethally.
That is a hit.
That's my turn.
Good. Then Zoya, your turn.
I'm gonna turn over to you. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna help them over there, and then I move to this one and try to stab him without killing him.
So not stabbing him.
Well, yeah, I stab him. I don't know. I stab him in his arm. Okay.
Stab him with the hilt.
I don't do damage with the hilt, dude. Look, I'm gonna show you. This is my non-lethal attack. Okay, it does damage.
That's an unarmed strike, yeah, but...
Yes, look at the
no,
damage.
You used the hilt.
Now you're...
No, it was more of a joke. I'm actually gonna do with the part that does damage.
Okay, that hits. For a 16. Alright, now he's starting to look hurt. That's your turn?
It's my turn.
Good, alright. Since that worked out so well last time, he still tries to finish Elisha. And the first attack misses, and the second as well. Seeing that he has no other thing to do, he just ends his turn, and it's your turn, Elisha.
Alright, yeah, I desperately need some HP back, so I would then try again to use the Vampiric Touch. But, like, not kill him?
Well...
If that's possible in a way?
That is, yeah, that works. That works out. I mean, you do 9 points of damage.
So I heal myself for 5, as it's rounded up.
Yes.
Why is that damage so low? Huh.
Because it's 3d6, it's not a good spell.
With 3d6, you are actually right in the middle of it. That is exactly the average that you rolled.
True.
Oh, 11.
9.5 is the average, yes.
So then, Yagu.
I will then... I should be... yes. Okay, I cast Cure Wounds on Elisha. Can I target Cure Wounds? I think I should do it. Roll. It is what it is.
Probably is what it is, yeah.
And then I try to drag the unconscious drow with me back inside so that it's not obvious that we're here, right in the open.
Where exactly do you drag him?
Over here, I guess.
Alright. There you go.
Okay. And that's it.
Good. Alright. This one has actually nothing there that could help him somehow. Let's do a fun one. Okay, he tries to save his own life.
That is a fun one.
And casts darkness right upon all of you.
Can I
Boom.
not have that happen?
Yeah, sometime like 40 sessions ago, I ruled that innate spellcasting can be counterspelled. So if you want to try this,
I would love to try this. What spell level does he do that? Because I just did 3rd level counterspell. Pew 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 pew.
darkness is What is darkness actually? What spell level?
3rd level as far as I know. Right?
Darkness is. Why doesn't it say that here? Second. It's 2nd level.
2nd. Well, then I should automatically succeed.
Yes, that is correct. Now I have to find my darkness token again. I probably have to move one of you. There it is. Yeah. Zoya, you've been here, right?
I was there, yeah. I'm
Okay, that was his action. He sees that his darkness was counterspelled, and the last thing that he can try is try to escape. So he moves over here, and you get an opportunity attack now.
stab him
Well, just Zoya.
in the arm.
Yeah, Zoya for now. Zoya's the first one.
Alright,
Nope.
don't stab him.
Alright, then he continues his luck. Elasma and the Steel Defender.
Alright.
Alright.
Take that.
Yeah, both hit, and I suppose in a non-lethal way, and that is the end of this. And he falls down unconsciously. Wah, 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 wah. Alright, you have 2 unconscious draw.
I would say
Congratulations.
I would say we drag them over here.
Yeah, drag them somewhere.
Because that's where the wall was closed, so and as far as we know, they don't pass through there.
Yeah, just we have to be aware of the magic circle.
Alright. So, avoiding the glyph of warding, you drag them into that cave there.
Sure, why not?
I mean, did I get you right?
Yeah.
Was that
Yes.
the idea?
Yeah.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good.
So
Alright.
let's take out some rope. Because I only have 1 immovable rod, so I can't actually,
Rope is fine. I mean,
rope should be fine, yeah.
You can also
it worked well.
tie them
for a
both
lot of-
together and make them tie them around 1 immovable rod. That is,
Yeah, each back
Yeah,
to back.
probably gonna.
Yeah.
Yes.
you know, like
gonna-
in the pirate movies where 2 persons are. In
yeah, but
middle
the
of-
thing is, they can't really go anywhere if we just take their weapons off. I would check them for like daggers or something.
No, each of them carries a short sword and a hand crossbow.
Okay, then we stash them somewhere further away from them, and then just take out the rope and bind them.
Yeah.
I would probably, since it's a 50 feet rope, it's quite long, so I'm gonna take the 2 ends that like are loose and tie them at the rod, the immovable rod, and give it to Lasha because Lasha is taller to put it as high up as we can. Just like say they can't reach him from the sitting position, just to make sure. Actually, I can put it even a bit higher. I can use Mage Hand.
You have slippers.
And you can walk up.
I can walk up to, yeah, that's fine, but they are not right by the wall now. It's fine.
Okay.
Why make things easy if you can overcomplicate them, okay?
Yeah, exactly. So you tie both of them up and connect the end of the rope in some way to the movable rod that you then put on the cavern wall somewhere high up. And
Yeah.
you're quite confident that those drow will definitely not escape.
Alright. Guess we wait.
Yes.
How much time passed since like the last long rest we had? We had a short rest in level 7. And then we fought Babu.
You had your last long rest in Skullport, if I remember it correctly.
So it's been a while.
Seeing as
It's-
we have
Yep.
time to spare now, I will ritually cast Tiny Hut. I don't think you can lock anyone in Tiny Hut, can you? You can just designate
No,
people
you
going
can't
in and
plug
out.
them in. But, I mean, if
Oh,
but,
but,
at
like,
least
if
you
we-
are.
So
If
I'm
we
gonna
sit
do
here-
it over here, so it in a way that it spans through the entrance.
What is tiny hut again? 15 feet.
Some such. 10-foot radius.
But if we put them
10
here
foot
and
radius,
here,
That means 20-foot thingy diameter. 20. There you go. So
wait, if we put them here and here, and you put the tiny hut a little bit further down, you should be able to kind of close up the thing so they can't get in the tiny hut.
Yeah.
No one can get to them.
Essentially, yeah. I want to block the exit.
Not just but that blocks the exit. They would be like if we put it a little bit further here-ish, where something like that, and then we put them here and here. Still bound. They can't come into the tiny hut, so they can't attack us. They can't leave because the tiny hut is around, and no one else can get in.
Yeah.
okay. Just gonna leave the poor unconscious drow. They are right outside of the tiny hut.
They're fine. Like the tiny hut protects them as if they were inside. They can't just come to
Yeah,
us.
the problem is that they don't know that.
Well, they will know eventually. Okay.
Yeah, they're probably gonna die from claustrophobia when they wake up.
There's enough space
I
to
don't.
breathe.
They
They're
don't know that.
They're in the They usually live in the Underdark, alright? Cramped
They're-
spaces are normal. Get out of here.
They're-
True.
They're unconscious. They don't mind. They can't be
don't mind.
unconscious and claustrophobic at the same time.
Alright, there you go with a tiny hut. Cool. So what's next? Some resting?
Yes.
I guess the Steel Defender belongs in there as well, huh?
So we're gonna take a long rest?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
I mean, if we want to talk to them, get information, and then go against the Naga, it's probably best if we actually have a long rest before.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
Long rest it is.
Long rest it is, exactly. Do your long rest business, and I guess Skriana will then get to identify a lot of things, huh?
Yeah, I'll cast Identify in the other 2 hours ritually on the other things.
Good. Alright, then first, the trident reveals itself to be a trident +2.
Ooh.
Nice.
Does anyone take note of that?
Well,
I just,
Iago is having the trident, so
Yeah, I'm putting
I
it
guess-
in Yagu's inventory right now as we speak. Then,
Can you use the trident? Does it count as a staff?
No, it's trident is. I think it's a separate.
Damn. That's too bad.
I'm not
um,
100% sure.
no, wait, it is a versatile weapon.
Oh, okay, yeah, it counts as a.
Full weapon.
It is martial.
Yeah.
Does it need to be simple?
I can only use simple and short swords.
Aha, okay, you know it is a martial weapon. Anyway, there you have a trident +2. Then the rope reveals itself to be a rope of useful items.
Oh, that's quite nice.
And
A
it
rope
has
or a rope?
robe
Robe.
with a B. It is something that you wear.
Yeah. But
I mean, you can wear a rope.
I was not sure. I thought I heard rope.
No. So it has 44 additional pockets. Let's make this public. Which means 14. And then that means I need to roll 14 times a d100.
Because they're all filled?
Except one. All right. So someone needs to take note of this. I'm just going to write it here. So the first pocket has a spell scroll containing one spell of 1st to 3rd level, which I then also need to randomize at some point.
The rope of random items.
Randomizer, yes.
Yeah. So that was number 1. Then we have this one is good. This one has an iron door.
Okay.
Then we have 2 mastiffs.
Dog! Yes!
So 2 doggos.
What?
We have a silver coffer.
Iron door.
Yes.
2 mastiffs.
Yes. We have a silver coffer 1 foot long, 6 inches wide and deep, worth around 500 GP. So, how many did I? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is quite some rolling. Then we have a bag of 100 gold pieces. And we have 10 gems worth 150 each. That is basically your key to that one portal. We have another thingy of gems. Why am I actually talking as Yagu? Oh, that's because I have your token selected all of the time. Where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, another 6. Another silver coffer. 77 is another spell scroll. 4, and then this 58 is a pit. There is a pit.
Okay.
Then we have another pouch of gems. And the last one is 100. It's a portable ram.
Oh, it has... You rolled 14, I have 2 more.
I rolled how many?
It's supposed to have 14. The 14
Yes, it's 13 because one of the pockets is empty.
Hey.
That one contains the 4 healing potions. Which
Okay.
one is left. Wabu drank the other 3, so
Uh-huh. So wait, it's
That is-
12 plus 1 empty plus 1 healing potion?
no, I only roll 12, then I need to roll 1 more. Okay, we have a 6. Another bag of 100 gold pieces.
Not
I
bad.
didn't get a horse.
That's sad. Maybe
No, but
Lasha will look right.
you got a portable ram and two dogs, an iron door, a pit.
A portable ram, like
Oh.
the animal ram.
No.
no, like the siege weapon.
What is left of like other? I think it has like standard item like daggers and rope.
Ah,
right?
yes, exactly. The standard item are those. So 2 dagger patches, 2 bullseye lanterns, filled and lit. 2 steel mirror patches, 2 10-foot pole patches, 2 hempen rope 50 feet coiled, and 2 sack patches. So it's a patch with sacks. Good. So those were the Wabu items. That actually does not need to be paused. Then what else did we have? The candle, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
but I know that it was a candle of invocation.
Yes, but you still need to identify it in order to find out what the alignment
Oh,
is.
right.
with it.
Yeah, sorry.
It's neutral evil.
Are you? Oh, sorry.
Not really.
Are you taking notes for the rope on your? Okay, perfect.
I wrote them down, yeah.
Good. Then, and the last one was the headband, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a headband of intellect.
Aha.
That puts your intelligence score to 19 while you wear it. Requires attunement, same as the candle, by the way. Forgot to say that. And it has no effect if your intelligence already is 19 or higher. So now...
Rihanna probably has already 20, right?
I have 18 currently. In 2 level ups, I'm gonna have 20.
Okay.
Or maybe next level up. My choice.
Oh, yeah.
And Zoya?
But Brianna has a problem of attunement slots.
All right.
Mine is at 13.
But you use intelligence for some stuff, right?
Yes.
Secondary
do.
for rogues, yeah.
Yes.
Does the robe need attunement slots? Attunement.
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
I don't think so.
Rogue of
It doesn't need
useful
attunement.
items does not need attunement. No, it's
Okay.
just a wondrous item. It's actually, I mean, it is a very funny and quite useful, as it says in the description, but does not need attunement.
I mean, if no one else is needing it, I would replace the hat of disguise with the
Yeah,
intellect thingy.
Yeah.
Because it makes, I mean, the hat of disguise is fun, but I can just take disguise self as a spell.
I'm all for it. Maybe you come up with some better plans this time then.
Also, the 2 spell scrolls I have are random, right?
Yeah. I need to randomize that somewhere, somehow. I have no idea.
Okay.
Between 1 and 3rd level, there is quite some margin.
Do you do the identifying before we have the rest?
I can do it
Or
during the rest. It doesn't make much of a
It is
difference
during the
since I
rest,
cast it
Alright.
ritually.
Yeah. Yeah, does anyone else want the intellect thingy?
No.
Alright, because otherwise I would
Alright.
probably take it. Since I only have 4 hours to take a long rest, I can attune to it during that time.
Good. Now we have Smart Zoya, finally.
Now you have to come up with the best plans. You
Exactly.
know that, right?
That puts quite some pressure on you now.
Listen, I'm smart now, but my wisdom is still 10, so I can have smart ideas that are not very wise.
There's actually nothing I can say against that. That's quite. Good. All right. I hope you did. You already do your long resting business.
Yep.
No,
Yes.
seemingly not. I'll press
Easy. No worries.
longer resto.
I-
Longer. Where is longer resto? There it is. Longer resto.
Good. Since we have 10 minutes left, I would ask you to either tell me if you have urgent issues to do right now, or if we should end it here.
Yeah. Does anyone have a spell slot that they have not used, like an attunement slot that they're not using?
I'm fully attuned.
I'm
Same.
also fully
I need to
attuned.
check. I think I may be fully attuned, but I'm not sure. I may have 1 slot. Why?
Because I have a ring of protection that I'm not using, and I realized that like it's good, but I just managed
one
to
is
do more
really
stuff.
good.
That's how. It's good, but I managed to do more stuff when I'm actually like with the slippers of spider climbing. If I can just like hit people from the wall because they can't reach me.
I mean, the protection thing, it might be something for Yagu.
What is
So
Instead of the ring of.
you get +1 on AC and on saving throws.
Those values are not cumulative if they're coming from magic sources. I think Yagu is the only one to actually profit from those, apart from Zoya.
Yeah.
Since you're not wearing any magical armor or something like that, the ring would then still be counting towards your unarmed bonus.
I'm
So
not
I-
attuned to anything. I have 1 attunement slot empty, so I can actually take it.
Yeah, I mean, if you need it for something else, you can still unattune if it. So it's the ring of protection.
Plus 1.
+1. Yeah. That's what you get after.
Ring of protection.
Okay.
I get
Yes.
+1. Yeah.
You
Yeah, you get
armor
on
class.
all saving throws and +1 on AC.
Okay. Let's add it.
Because I'm gonna take dual wielder with the next. Well, in 2 levels if I survive that long, and then I get more AC from it.
Good. So, gearing complete. Anyone interested in a trident +2?
No.
Can't really use it.
No.
I mean, we can shove it in one of the bag of holding. We can sell it to a buyer.
Yeah, the guy that you haven't seen for 45 sessions.
Well, we didn't really look for him last time we went to Waterdeep because we didn't have anything to sell.
All right, guys. Then I'd say we end it here. Was a fun session. Thank you for playing. And I see you all next week.